Hello, my name is Kathleen and I am the Legal Program Director at Mosaic Family Services. I was just recently promoted to this position in March, so I'm very excited to be talking with you for the first time. In our legal department at Mosaic Family Services, we have two main divisions. We have a family law division and an immigration division. In our family law division, we have an attorney who specializes in representing clients of domestic violence and human trafficking in their family law needs, such as protective orders, custody agreements, and divorce. In our immigration department, we have two further divisions. We have a division that represents victims of domestic violence, and we have a division that represents victims of human trafficking. We've divided it into those two divisions because there are specialized types of immigration relief available to these clients, as well as specialized types of services and just care that goes into each of these. So with this grant, we were able to do two very important services to our clients. The first one is to provide interpretation services. For both our immigration and our family law divisions, we provide paid interpreters whenever we meet with a client that does not speak English or Spanish. And so this is extremely important because we get to work with clients who speak Vietnamese, who speak Farsi, who speak Arabic, and there's multiple dialects of Arabic. I don't know if you know this, but I have learned all about it. Hindi, and we get to meet clients from all over the world. Now, Mosaic really has positioned themselves as kind of being the go-to place for clients who are marginalized or have minority languages, but that means that we have to provide a variety of interpreters. And so we're really grateful that we get to meet that need in the community, but what that means is for every appointment, I'm hiring someone to come in or I'm doing over the phone. And equally important for our clients, for both immigration and family law matters, every single page of documents that are not already in English have to be translated for and then sent off to either immigration or our family law court system. So if it's a text message, that has to be translated if it's not in English. If it's a birth certificate, you'd be surprised how long birth certificates can be in other countries. If it's an affidavit for a client, if it's a meeting for the client, we rely on grants like this one in order to be able to provide this language access to our clients, which honestly just does not exist in a lot of places and we're super, super proud to do it. But at the same time, if I can't communicate with the client, I can't properly represent them on the immigration case. So that is one way that we have used the money donated to us, both in the human trafficking, the domestic violence, and the family law side. Another way that we use the money, particularly in the immigration context, is to facilitate and allow our clients to actually have access to filing these applications. Now, we specialize in providing applications for victims of crime. In fact, you have to be a victim of some type of crime, particularly, for example, domestic violence, in order to qualify. But the immigration system is extremely expensive. I don't know that most people are aware of that, but for example, with an application that I might file for a client who is in the shelter, has no money, no bank account, has never seen American cash, has absolutely access to nothing, it could be a minimum $1,400 per client. And in these situations, a lot of our clients have kids, and these kids have the benefit of being included on this application, but the client also has to pay for them. And another complication is not only does the client have to pay for them, but they have time limits on how to pay for them. So they're in our shelter, they have no access to work permits, they have no way to earn a job, but they have to pay, depending on how many children there are, a lot of money per application. And so we, by using these grants, are able to facilitate not only having interpreters who speak their language, sometimes for the first time since they've been to the United States, that they found a friendly face that speaks their language, because that is so common for the abuser to isolate them and prevent them from finding people who can communicate effectively. But we also have to make sure that they can file the applications in time to qualify so that they can, get that immigration status or get that custody order in place and be able to move on with their lives. And without these grants, such as the one that we received from your agency, it would just never be possible. And so we can remove these barriers, we can get the clients the security and the legal protections they need, and that is just one more step for them moving on with their lives. So thank you again for your generous, gift to Mosaic, and I just want you to know that these, clients, they are extremely grateful. They tell us every day, and that we feel like this money could not have been better spent.